Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. For those of you who don't know me, I'm going to reintroduce myself before I even continue. As always, my name is Calvin Life, and today I wanted to talk about one of the most destructionist. I mean, no way, not that's not a word. One of the most destructive weapons of all time. Today we're going to talk about bombs. Now, the first bombs were made like around 1800s, probably longer ago, and they were basically made to lower the numbers of the other armies. Because guns, don't get me wrong, guns and knives do great, but when you bring a bomb or a weapon and of any sort that can take down an entire 50, 60 men or women in one hit, that's usually the better weapon. Which is why today we're going to talk about that very destructive weapon. Bombs are there's all forms of bombs. There's the N bomb, the there's the F bomb, and then there's the actual bombs that do very bad damage. Today I wanted to talk about the atom bomb because it's so destructive, it's not even funny. It's wiped out an entire country one time. No, wait, I'm wrong. Not an entire country, but it has the power to wipe out a whole entire half of a country. Imagine how much disastrous it would be if it was more than one. And it probably most likely is. What kind of monster creates something like that in the first place? I mean, I get a battle bomb and you take it and then you wipe out maybe 10, 15 guys in a battle, like back in the 1800s, back in World War One, when they would throw one grenade back there, which is technically a bomb, and it exploded and killed like at least 5 or 10 guys, depending on how many of them were sitting there. But we as Americans have took it over the fucking level as far as nuclear weapons, which is another word for bomb. And the atom bomb is exactly what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. To let you know what I'm talking about, Americans, like I said in my video, we're talking about Americas, we are bullies. And in order to advance our power, we will create any weapon, no matter how much casualties it causes, or how many people or kids it kills, we will still make that just to make sure that our country is on top. And we'll kill anybody who gets in our way. That's just how America is. And yes, most of us may burn in hell for it. But until that day, we're probably going to keep on doing what we've been doing anyway. But off of that, I already talked about America enough in that America video, so we're going to just talk about bombs now. The atom bomb was basically made to kill off entire countries, although it only wipes out half or a quarter of it. And the problem with that is that it could kill children, families, men, women, children, everybody, and people don't care, good or bad. First time America's ever, one of the first times America has ever dropped a nuclear bomb or an atom bomb was in Pearl Harbor, Japan, when we dropped the nuke and killed pretty much all of them, or not all of them, but most of them. Now, just let that sink in. Men, women, and children killed under this monster that is called the atom bomb or a nuclear weapon. All because of us. Now, I don't know if we're the first to ever come up with nuclear weapons or if we're one of. I have no fucking idea, and I really don't care because either way it's still bad. How and that's also really why one of the reasons why I think the world's going to end that way. I think it's also going to end one way or the other. And one of the ways that I do think it's going to end is by nuclear war. All it takes is one crazy madman to drop a bomb like the atom bomb on a country, and then they fight back, and then they take it back and forth, and then other countries join in. Next thing you know, we have World War III and or 4 if 3 always already ends up happening by then. And then the world's fucked because now every single country is basically going back and forth trying to kill each other and get the power. And all that resolves in is more destruction. All bombs do is bring war. And really all we want is peace. All I want is peace, at least. I mean, what's the point of fighting? Can't problems just be resolved by talking? Or maybe talking? Like, why do you guys have to fight? You do realize that people die because of your idiotic and childish decisions, right? If I had a choice between fighting or talking in order to resolve a problem, most likely I would choose to talk because, believe it or not, okay, talking and your words will most likely solve the problem way easier and faster than your fist will, because your fists can kill, but your words can't, you know? And although that someone says something very hurtful to you, it might hurt your feelings, but you'll get over it. If someone breaks your face today or tomorrow, or cracks your arm, or break your rib, or snap your leg, you ain't coming back from that. I mean, you will, but you'll still be pretty fucked up. You'll never be the same. For example, I snapped my arm not during a fight, but I was wrestling around with a friend, and I snapped my arm in half. And yes, I did. I can move it and shit again after the surgery. They put a couple metal pins in my arm, but my arm will never be the same again. I can't bend it all the way back anymore. You see, shit happens. And it's all because you decided to use physical shit instead of using your words. You know? Your words your words will hurt, but they'll never kill. That's all I'm saying. Like, your words will always hurt, ladies and gentlemen, but your words will never kill anybody. And that's what some people don't understand. If people thought sometimes a little bit like Calvin life, maybe life in general would be better just for everybody, you know? And I don't want to make myself seem like I'm so fucking perfect, but I'm just saying it's no need for a fucking bomb, okay? It's no need for nukes. There's no need for any of that shit. But because we use it, it's probably going to be one of the reasons why the world ends, because of, like, come on, what the fuck, America? And what the fuck to other countries, not just us? Why can't we all be adults here and just come together and be peaceful? Okay? Violence doesn't need to happen, alright? It just doesn't. Words is better. But because we're too blinded by our own anger and our own pride, we don't ever see that, which is why people die in the first place. But, hey. Whatever. I'm out of time for right now. Make sure you guys like this video and comment down below on what you thought about it. Make sure you leave your questions for my next Q&A video, and I'll make sure to get back to that. And make sure you subscribe to this channel when you get the chance. And also check out my friend Mr. Super Jeffrey 10 when you get the chance to. He's pretty awesome and a really fucking awesome YouTuber. Make sure you check him out when you get the opportunity. And also make sure you check out my friend Robert's channel on Shadow Scribe, Sing from the Heart. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for right now. And remember, always, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about life. See you in a little while with a brand new video.